In the beginning there was chaos. From this chaos, the first land rose and the story of Egypt was birthed. Immerse yourself in the ancient Egyptian creation myths, the bedrock of a culture that has inspired awe and wonder for millennia. At the heart of these tales is the Heliopolis creation myth, a story as old as the sands of the Sahara, as deep as the Nile's flowing waters. Picture an expanse of primordial waters, a void of infinite potential named None. Out of this boundless abyss, the first land emerged, an island mound known as the Benben. On this mound stood Atum, the sun god, alone in the vast stillness. But Atum was not content with solitude. With a mighty sneeze, he expelled Shu, the god of air, and with a tear, he birthed Tefnut, the goddess of moisture. Together, these deities set forth the process of creation, bringing forth the sky and the earth, the stars and the rivers, the gods and the mortals. But these were not just fanciful tales spun to pass the time. No, these myths were the lens through which the ancient Egyptians viewed their world. They saw the sun's daily journey across the sky as Atum's eternal cycle of renewal. They saw in the fertile Nile flooding the chaotic waters of Nun tamed by Atum's creative force. They saw themselves, not as mere mortals, but as an integral part of a divine drama unfolding since the dawn of time. These myths, these sacred stories, were the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. They informed every aspect of their civilization, from the grandest temples to the most humble homes. They offered explanations for the mysteries of the natural world, provided moral guidance, and most importantly, they connected the Egyptians to their gods, to their past, and to each other. Thus, from chaos, the land of Egypt arose, mirroring the birth of the world from the primordial waters. In the heart of every civilization lies its beliefs. For ancient Egyptians, it was their pantheon of gods. Now imagine the world of ancient Egypt, a civilization that thrived on the banks of the Nile, where the divine and mortal realms were deeply intertwined. In this world, gods and goddesses were not distant figures. They were integral to the rhythm of everyday life, influencing everything from the rising of the sun to the flooding of the Nile. Among these divine beings, key deities painted a vibrant tapestry of mythology. Ra, the sun god, was revered for his daily journey across the sky. His golden light symbolized creation and renewal, and Egyptians would start their day with prayers to Ra, hoping for his blessings of prosperity and protection. Isis, the goddess of magic and healing, was the epitome of a devoted mother and wife. She was a beacon of hope for women and families, offering comfort and guidance in times of need. Her tales of loyalty and love resonated deeply with the Egyptians, influencing their values and societal norms. Osiris, the god of the underworld and judge of the dead, was a symbol of resurrection and eternal life. His story of death and rebirth was a powerful reminder of the cycle of life and death, shaping the Egyptians' beliefs about the afterlife and their elaborate funeral practices. Anubis, the jackal-headed god, guarded the gateway to the afterlife. He was the protector of graves and the guide of souls, ensuring a safe journey for the deceased in the underworld. The reverence for Anubis was so profound that it led to the iconic practice of mummification, preserving the dead for their journey in the afterlife. These deities and countless others were not mere figments of imagination for the ancient Egyptians. They were living entities whose influence seeped into every facet of their lives, shaping their culture, their rituals, and their understanding of the universe. In every aspect of life and death, the deities held sway, guiding the Egyptians through their mortal journey. Symbols held potent power in the land of pyramids, serving as the language of the gods. In the complex tapestry of ancient Egyptian culture, symbols were more than decorative elements. They were the embodiment of divine power and protection. Today, let's delve into the significance of three such symbols: the Ankh, the Eye of Horus, and the scarab beetle. First, let's look at the Ankh, quite possibly the most recognized symbol of ancient Egypt. Resembling a cross with a loop at the top, the Ankh was known as the key of life. It represented eternal life, and it was often seen in the hands of Egyptian deities, offering the gift of immortality to the pharaohs. Next, we move on to the Eye of Horus, a powerful symbol of protection. Horus was a sky god, represented as a falcon, and his right eye was thought to be the sun, his left, the moon. The Eye of Horus, or the Wadjet, represents healing, restoration, and protection. It was a common talisman, believed to ward off evil and bring good fortune. Finally, we have the scarab beetle, a symbol of rebirth and regeneration. The ancient Egyptians observed these beetles rolling balls of dung along the ground and disappearing into holes with them. They equated this with the sun's journey across the sky, disappearing and reappearing each day. Thus, the scarab beetle became a symbol of the cycle of life, death, and resurrection. These symbols interwove into the fabric of ancient Egyptian life, appearing on everything from monumental architecture to personal jewelry. They served as a constant reminder of the divine powers that guided and protected the people of Egypt. The symbols were not just artistic expressions. They were a tangible link between the earthly realm and the divine, a visual language that everyone, from pharaohs to commoners, could understand. The symbols were not mere drawings, they were the sacred language that connected mortals with the divine. The gods may have faded, but their stories remain, woven into the tapestry of our shared human history. Even as we delve into the 21st century, the legacy of Egyptian mythology continues to leave an indelible mark on our collective consciousness. For a start, let's consider the realm of arts. From the imposing pyramids to the mystic Sphinx, the influence of Egyptian mythology can be seen in architectural marvels across the globe. The art world too has been deeply inspired by these ancient narratives. Painters, sculptors, and even digital artists have borrowed and reinterpreted symbols and themes from Egyptian mythology, infusing their creations with a touch of the eternal. Moving on to literature, the tales of gods, pharaohs, and mythical creatures have found their way into countless books and poems. From fantasy novels to scholarly treatises, the rich tapestry of Egyptian mythology offers an endless wellspring of inspiration. The allure of these timeless stories continues to draw writers and readers alike, weaving a link between our modern world and the ancient civilization of the Nile. And let's not forget popular culture. Egyptian mythology has made its mark on movies, music, and even video games. Who hasn't heard of the mummy's curse or the riddle of the Sphinx? These stories, which have their roots in ancient Egyptian beliefs, have become part of our shared global lore, captivating audiences of all ages. But perhaps the most enduring legacy of Egyptian mythology lies in its reflection of human nature. The tales of gods and pharaohs, their trials and triumphs, resonate with us because they mirror our own struggles and aspirations. They remind us of our capacity for courage, love, and wisdom, even in the face of adversity. From chaos, a civilization rose. Its gods may have faded, but their stories live on, echoing the timeless allure of Egypt. As we journey through the annals of history, these tales continue to whisper to us, offering glimpses of a world that was and the world that could be. The sands of time may have buried the pyramids, but the echoes of the past still whisper their tales. From the mythical origins of Egypt, where gods walked amongst mortals, to the intricate web of deities and their profound influence, we've traversed a landscape both mystical and awe-inspiring. Each deity, with their unique attributes and tales, painted a vivid panorama of life, death, love, and conflict, creating a vibrant tapestry of beliefs that not only defined but also shaped the Egyptian civilization. Their stories, like the currents of the Nile, flowed through the heart of Egypt, nourishing its culture and leaving an indelible mark on its people. The sacred symbols of ancient Egypt, so deeply intertwined with their mythology, served as the language of the gods, a divine script that transcended the mortal realm. The Ankh, the Eye of Horus, the Scarab, each a testament to the Egyptians' profound understanding of life, the universe, and the delicate balance between the two. The legacy of Egyptian mythology, like the pyramids, stands tall, undeterred by the sands of time. Its influence permeates our world, from literature and art to philosophy and religion. The tales of Isis, Osiris, Ra, and Anubis, among others, continue to captivate, educate, and inspire, their essence immortalized in stone and papyrus. We've journeyed through time, unraveling the threads of a civilization that still whispers its tales. The story of Egypt is not just history, it's a testament to the enduring power of human imagination. This timeless journey through ancient Egypt has been a voyage of discovery, not just of a civilization long past, but of the incredible capacity of the human spirit to dream, create, and transcend. Until our next journey, remember, the past is never truly gone. It lives within us, shaping who we are and who we aspire to be. So let's keep the spirit of exploration alive, for it is through understanding our past that we can truly comprehend our present and shape our future. Until then, Keep the whispers of the past alive in your hearts, for they are the echoes of our collective human journey.